former Shimmer Women's Champion, whose impressive string of victories has impressed wrestling fans all over the world. Tonight, she continues to forge a destiny all her own. Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen of Wrestling, Sara Del Rey! Her opponent in the ring to my left, tonight making his 6th title defense. Fighting out of the streets of Yonkers, New York, he is known as the War King, the King of Diamonds, and the last of a dying breed. He is the current reigning Grand Champion of Chikara, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Kingston!
Ladies and gentlemen, main event time in Maine. It does not get any bigger than this.
All the marbles, all of it on the line right there in the center of the ring. Here at the Strive Center in Portland, Maine. The Queen of Wrestling vying for the biggest championship in all of Chikara.
And folks, this is not a special attraction match. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to bear witness to two of the best athletes, two of the best wrestlers at what they do, gender aside, fight for the most prestigious prize in wrestling in that Grand Championship. Eddie Kingston has held titles before, singles titles, tag titles, multitude titles, but he will tell you that the Grand Championship is the most important title to him. He has been in Chikara since the very beginning, and for him to be the flag bearer of this company is the most important thing in the world to him, and that's what that title means to him. But Sara Del Rey has been having a banner year in 2012. Victories over Tim Donst, victories over El Generico, and now all culminating right here, this very moment in South Portland, Maine, as you mentioned, Gavin, for all the marbles.
You know, I can't reiterate enough what a dream match this is tonight. I personally have been waiting to see this for a long time. Tonight we get it. And the lucky fans here in Portland, Maine know they are in for a treat. As these two world-class athletes in any division.
And this is not the first time these two have tangled or met in the squared circle. There have been Atomicos matches where they've been on opposite sides of each other. There was a Cibernetico 2 years ago, possibly the wildest and woolliest Cibernetico of all time. They were on opposite sides of each other. But right now, first time ever, one-on-one.
I know there are a lot of people that were hoping for this to be the main event of High Noon. Didn't quite turn out that way, but Sara getting her chance here in Portland, Maine nonetheless.
That's right. And you see a little bit of a feeling out process. I mentioned before, this is not the first time these two have been in the ring.
Oh, yeah. And that is Sara Del Rey's calling card. She gave King a little bit of a wake-up call there. Kick to the back of the thigh.
Wake-up call. You've seen some of the comments from Eddie Kingston over the last couple of weeks here, whether it be on Smart Mark Video, DVDs at the Syracuse Show, or recent event centers, which you can find us on the YouTube at Chikara office. He's been referring to the Grand Championship as she. I don't know if that's a way to try to get inside the head of Sara Del Rey or what, but it is not working so far. Sara is calm, she is cool, she is collected, even in the light of the sweltering humidity here at the Strive Center.
Well, I think it's a representation of King's passion for this business. This business is his mistress. This business is his love. And that belt represents everything to him. No, I don't know how good of an idea that is. Eddie Kingston's he's a tough son of a gun, but I wouldn't invite Sara Del Rey to kick me in the chest.
Sarah in control, and Gavin, as you mentioned, this is his 6th defense of the title, whether it was last month in Syracuse against Dasher Hatfield, whether it was against his friend Jigsaw in New York City, whether it was against Kevin Steen, the interloper from Ring of Honor, Brody Lee, Vin Gerard, all of them have tried and all of them have failed. Will Sara Del Rey join those ranks of those that can be just marked off as another notch in the belt of Eddie Kingston, or will she leave here tonight?
You're not just gonna take this championship away from Eddie Kingston. You're gonna have to pry it from his lifeless hands. And Sara Del Rey, here tonight, prepared to do just that.
And she is not being shaken from her game. She's not let any of the remarks that Eddie Kingston has made get inside her head. She has a game plan. She is sticking to it. And that is those devastating kicks. Oh, that is just disrespectful. Kingston spits in the face and just riles the queen of wrestling up here.
He is our champion, but he is a defiant champion, that's for sure. Eddie Kingston marches to the beat of his own drummer. We know that. That's been the case since day one. And Sara Del Rey knows that too. And she's taking the fight right now to our grand champ.
And you know, Bryce made the analogy before, and so far Kingston hasn't been able to get out of the box. He hasn't mounted any sort of real offense so far in this contest. It has been all Sara Del Rey, and maybe you see in the body language there at Kingston, the frustration starting to set in a little bit as he shoves Del Rey away.
Eddie Kingston almost with a look of disgust on his face.
Sweetheart.
As he's seemingly inviting his punishment from Sara Del Rey. He's saying, give it to me, give it to me.
You can draw parallels to Eddie Kingston as some of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Ray the Crippler Stevens, the Crusher, Larry the Axe Hennig, some of the toughest competitors. They may not have the million-dollar bodies, but they are guys that you are not going to want to get into a wrestling contest with, a fight with. And the longer this contest goes, you got to think that it might be in the favor of Eddie Kingston. But Sara Del Rey, always in great shape, possibly tonight the best shape of her life, knowing what's at stake here in the Grand Championship. And now Sara Del Rey maybe starting to smack talk a little bit on Kingston.
Sara Del Rey going right back to that leg that she gave the opening salvo to
No, you gotta be joking.
a little earlier in this contest.
And you heard Kingston himself, you gotta be joking me, as Bryce asked him if he gives it up. And you hear those screams of pain from Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, Sara Del Rey's not joking in that ring. Take a look at these shots to the thigh.
She's not joking. She's not joking. She's not
I'm sure someone's gonna tout that any minute.
Don't say that. And ask me to log in with my Facebook. I'm not doing that.
Sara Del Rey applying pressure to the knees of Eddie Kingston.
And these two are right in the center of the ring, and they are in a position where Sara Del Rey is eye to eye with Eddie Kingston, as Eddie Kingston is doing his best to keep his shoulders off the canvas, and now just grabs a handful of hair and headbutts his way out of that hole.
Sara Del Rey drops down hard.
However, and again, as you've seen before, Kingston, the consummate professional, after every kick out, gets his shoulders off the canvas, tries to get away from Sara Del Rey, making her come to him. As Sara there with the series of stomps to Kingston's prone hand, as you saw him go for that shot to the midsection on Del Rey.
Took its toll on King as well. King still on his knees here, not unable to get to his vertical base. As Sara Del Rey continues her onslaught, as she should.
Sara, no quarter asked, no quarter given, as she is just continuing this relentless assault cover. Only 2 count there, but Del Rey immediately going back to Kingston. Got his arm trapped. Kingston trying to fight whatever Del Rey's got in mind here.
She's got the Grand Champ tied up right in the center of the ring here, putting pressure on, looks like almost all 4 limbs of his body here.
And these fans here almost split between who they want to be victorious right now for Del Rey. And Kingston again, desperation, going to the eyes that time to get out of that hold.
King limping, also favoring that right arm as well. Sara Del Rey has really done some damage early in this contest.
Kingston now the second row.
Oh, he dropped that knee hard. All the weight of Eddie Kingston on the back of the skull.
Yeah, it looks like it got her in the ear perhaps as well. Sara clutching the side of her head. Kingston's a big dude, and that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of fella coming across the side of your head.
Look out, King.
You know, that's one thing that Sara had over King, and that's the speed advantage, as we saw before with some of those rapid-fire kicks. But now that the advantage is in the court of the War King, you are going to see this match go down to a slow, methodical pace. That is the way Kingston likes it. He has been successful.
Sara Del Rey, the challenger. Eddie Kingston, the grand champion.
Eddie Kingston has not been pinned in a singles contest in nearly 9 months. It was October 29th. 2011, where he was defeated by Vin Gerard, and that was the last time that Kingston lost a singles match.
Right there, we saw a little bit of a finger in the eye of Sara Del Rey.
I can't argue with what Kingston.
Hey, that has been a page out of Eddie Kingston's playbook since day 1. The King of Wrestling is dealing with a threat to his title right now. He's going to do whatever it takes to hang on to that championship tonight.
See him here, he's got that cravat locked in, picture perfect in the center of the ring. And Kingston even dropping down to his knee, dropping down to 1 knee as a matter of fact, to help widen his base to make it that much more difficult for Sara to get away from him. Sara now using her leverage here, trying to get Kingston back up to his feet.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston with a head full of hair right there. Sara Del Rey down hard.
And you know, you and I, Gavin, have been trying to, analyze what Kingston's trying to do here, what his strategy is. And folks, you heard it himself. He said, I gotta do what I gotta do. Neck breaker, nicely done, center of the ring.
Eddie King's strategy has always been to survive. He's a survivor in that ring, on the streets. And Sara Del Rey is no exception tonight.
What's wrong? Your nose is bleeding, sweetie.
We've seen the trash talk out of both competitors in this contest. And those remarks from Eddie Kingston have seemed to fire Sara Del Rey up. And even from a seated position, able to kick her way out. Kick her way away from Kingston and back in control of this contest.
Eddie Kingston trying to get inside the mind of Sara Del Rey. I think Eddie Kingston is feeling exceptionally threatened here tonight. He's trying to use mind games here to get inside the head of Sara Del Rey, give him any kind of advantage he can get. I think the ring just moved a couple inches.
You see Kingston there doing his best, trying to get any sort of feeling he can back into his hands, back into his legs after the punishment. But Del Rey gets the foot up right to the foot of Eddie Kingston.
Going right back to that injured hand. Kingston now going outside the ring.
And they got to be careful here. 20 count on the outside. The title cannot change hands if either competitor is counted out. But I'm sure Eddie Kingston is going to use this to his advantage. No ref breaks on the outside. He can pretty much do what he wants.
You're right, LFC is taking his time out there at ringside. Sara Del Rey almost going right into the post. Elbow to Eddie Kingston, and now King. That injured right arm. Sara Del Rey drives it right against that steel post with the sharp corners.
And the more and more damage that Sara Del Rey does to that arm of Eddie Kingston, the more and more difficult it's going to be for him to fully connect with that back fist, the move he has felled all of his challengers with. Del Rey off the apron to the outside, rolling senton takes Kingston out.
All the way down to the floor. Portland, Maine on their feet for the Queen of Wrestling here. And she's giving it to Eddie Kingston. Everything she's got. Sara Del Rey staying on top of the champion like a good challenger.
And you see Sara here favoring her back, a little slow to capitalize on getting Kingston back in the ring. She could be going for the pile driver. We've seen her beat so many people with that hold. So many tools in the arsenal of the Queen of Wrestling. Not able to get Kingston up for the pile driver.
Oh, she's got him in a cross arm breaker. And Eddie Kingston is right in the middle of the ring here.
He is in the middle of the ring, but he's off his back and off his shoulders and desperately trying to grab his right arm. Now sees the ropes.
He better. That right arm has already been giving him lots of problems here in this match.
Sara's got it locked in, and the pain etched on the face of Eddie Kingston tells the tale here, ladies and gentlemen.
Even the Grand Champ can only take so much, but he got the rope. He got the bottom rope.
I don't know, Gavin. I've seen Kingston take a lot of punishment, be in a lot of wars, but I don't know how close he was to giving it up right there, and us seeing a brand new Grand Champion crowned here. Sara coming in, gets the boot from Kingston. Kingston takes his time getting up to the second rope. Not sure what he had in mind. Not that it mattered. Sara stops him dead in his tracks with that kick. Pointing her legs on the outside. Sara maybe taking an extra moment here, soaking the adulation of the crowd. Going for a superplex, perhaps.
Can Sara Del Rey get him up? She does! She does! Sara Del Rey getting the Grand Champion up for the superplex. Eddie Kingston is down.
But Sara, you see her holding her back there, Gavin, a little slow to immediately go for the cover. How much did that superplex take out of Sara Del Rey?
It took a lot for Sara Del Rey to get the Grand Champion up. That took a lot of power. It took a lot of guts. And right now, it's a race to see who can get back to their feet. Sara Del Rey covers the Grand Champion.
Grabs the leg.
Down. Oh, come on. Bryce Remsburg on the way down for 3.
And again, Kingston to get the arm up on that one, folks. He got the shoulder up and just barely at that.
Sara Del Rey continuing to show absolutely no mercy to the right arm of Eddie Kingston as she assaults him with more punishing kicks. The calling card of the Queen of Wrestling. Eddie Kingston side steps. Oh, ace crusher. Catches Sara Del Rey off guard.
No jokes on that one, folks. All Impact drives her head first into the canvas, hooks the leg.
Sara Del Rey waiting till the last possible moment to kick out, saving her energy.
And Gavin, listen to these fans rally behind Sara Del Rey. Eddie Kingston still in control, but you see him favoring that right hand and is taking a lot of punishment.
Eddie Kingston taking some time here. This is costing him some precious moments. And as you said before, his main weapon, that spinning back fist, how effective is it going to be
See him signaling for that suplex. Sara puts the brakes on, widens her stance.
One more time. Sending Eddie Kingston back down to the mat.
Kick right to the back of the head. Oh, block the back fist.
That might have hurt King more than it hurt Sara. She
Over.
That's out.
Oh,
So
Gavin.
close.
I couldn't see it from my vantage point, but Bryce is the one to call it. Set his hand, got on the ropes, and you see Bryce telling us. That looked like 3 to me, Gavin. I don't know about you.
That might have been luck on the part of our grand champ. Eddie Kingston just happened to be at the right place at the right time, grabbing that bottom rope. But now Sara Del Rey is feeling it. She's feeling like this is her time. Right here, tonight, in Portland, Maine. She wants to strap the gold around her waist. She's going to have to go through Eddie Kingston to do it. Both competitors on their feet. Sara Del Rey attacking with a forearm shot, pile driver position. No, couldn't get King up. Reversal sunset flip. That's 2. No. King close to the ropes, but he managed to kick out.
And not letting up. She's got the crossface locked in. She's got Kingston's right arm trapped. She is wrenching back. She has got her hands right across the bridge of the nose. Kingston tries to roll through.
Holds it back. Sara Del Rey continues. Sara Del Rey punishing Eddie Kingston with all of her arsenal. Stretching him out. Trying to get the grand champ to submit. Sara can feel it. She's the queen of wrestling, but she wants to be the grand champion of Chikara.
And Bryce is checking the arms. I was going to say I saw Kingston's right arm not moving. Bryce checking the left arm. That's 2.
Grand champ.
And you see just barely Kingston almost at the signal. He's holding on for dear life and makes it to the ropes.
Too close to the ropes. Sara Del Rey. The look on her face right now, like she's got to go back to the drawing board. She can't waste too much time here, though, LFC. This is Sara's moment. Crowd here in Portland on their feet. Eddie Kingston connecting with that back fist. You see him favoring, though. Favoring that right hand.
Second one to the back of the head cover.
He hooks it. No! No! Not enough. Not enough to put away the Queen of Wrestling.
And you see that look on Kingston's face. He scored with 2 back fists.
And now Eddie Kingston with the same expression Sara Del Rey had on her face just a few moments ago, wondering what he's got to do to put this amazing woman away.
And you see Kingston, Bryce checking on him, asking how he's doing. And Kingston almost saying, I know what I got to do.
Both fighters refusing to give an inch in this title contest with all the marbles on the line.
Kingston perhaps realizing the back fist isn't going to get it done. Going for that side suplex. And Sara fights out of it again.
3, 4, Sara Del Rey continuing. Punishing kick after kick. Right to the face of Eddie Kingston.
That's Fredo!
Package. That's 2. Eddie Kingston back to his feet though. King got back to his feet. Sara Del Rey right there to meet him.
Now, maybe the pile driver, she connects here.
Eddie
got
Kingston
Kingston
big.
up.
Drops him hard.
Oh, right on his head.
The Queen of Wrestling dropping the King. That's 2. Oh no. Oh, the Grand Champ. Grand Champ gets the shoulder up after that devastating pile driver.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone kick out of Sara Del Rey's pile.
We've seen Sara put away countless opponents with that very same pile driver, but not Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston continuing to favor that right arm.
And Sara still favoring that back. It took a lot of strength to get Kingston up. Oh, she's going for the pile driver one more time.
She get him up again. Backdrop driver. Backdrop driver. Center of the ring. King hooks the leg. That is 2. No.
Oh, Kevin, I'm telling you, I thought that was 3.
Somehow, some way, Sara Del Rey getting the shoulder up, and Eddie Kingston now is favoring that injured right arm, but his signature signaling for his coup de grace. The queen of wrestling now, trying to get back to her feet. There's more fight left in this young lady. Tonight, back fist to the future. Back fist to the future, Sara Del Rey.
Got to line up, sliding D, I'm guessing.
Eddie Kingston, sliding D to the back of the head. He cradles Sara Del Rey up, and that is 3. Eddie Kingston, still grand champ. What an amazing contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall. 23 minutes, 22 seconds. Your winner, and
Stand up. Stand up. Thank you.